Hey guys, I am currently in my suite because my roommate is sleeping, so I didn't want to wake her up. But it's snowing outside. See? Look. So I haven't really decided how I feel about that yet. Not sure if I'm happy or sad. I can register for classes tomorrow, so that's kind of exciting. I'm taking technical business writing for 3 credits, Calc 2 for 4 credits, a music class for 3 credits with Lindsay, so that'll be pretty fun. Graphical communications, which is an engineering course, and I believe that one's 2 credits. Computer applications is 3 credits, and it's another engineering course. And then marching band. And altogether that should be 16, and if it isn't, then I forgot to say a class, but I don't know which one it is. So I'm able to enroll at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, and I don't have class on Wednesdays at 9 in the morning, which is exciting because that's my one day off from math. I will have it set up where all I have to do is log in and click enroll. Anyway, Whittier is the hair flip. So tonight, do some calc, working on a paper that is about agency, and the whole thing is like a frickin' mind puzzle of like, I don't even know. It's crazy. What's happening? It's supposed to be 5 pages. I'm now at 4. Really exciting. But next week, my Intro to Effective Studies class, which is like the stupidest class ever. It's like freaking group therapy. And I don't want to talk about my problems in front of these people. So I don't like the class. But it was canceled next week. And I just got some extra credit because I used a program on my outline. Like, all I had to do was use inspiration, like a flow chart or something. With you can like make them in bubbles and you can move them around and put arrows and stuff, and then you can hit outline at the top, and it takes your whole word or flow chart, word web, whatever you were doing, and it converts it into an outline form, and it's pretty freaking sweet. I am a visual person, so doing it as a picture and then being able to click a button and it'll put it in like the Word format is pretty freaking sweet, because it's a lot of less work for me because I'm lazy. Yeah, so I went home this weekend and I surprised a bunch of people. I didn't tell anybody I was coming home except for Amy, Sarah, Frankie, and like my brother and sister. My parents, they knew, but my dad was the only one that was actually home. Stuck in a truck in the back seat of a half cab, chair all the way back, so I have about yay much room. Like, I have like 2 more inches in front of my knees, if that, and that's where the chair was. And they were listening to country music for an hour and a half, more than that, and I put on Bo Burnham, and I have 2 CDs. I have Words, 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 and My Whole Family, I think that's what it's called, and I looked at it on my iTunes and it says it's 1.6 hours worth of audio. And I got to the 29th out of the 29th song halfway through it before we turned off the country music. Thank God. But overall, it wasn't too bad. I mean, it was kind of boring, but I was able to sleep, which doesn't happen. I slept for a half hour. While I was home, I was supposed to get my license renewed on Friday, so that way I could drive back, except Friday was Veterans Day, and the service center, whatever, they were closed, so I couldn't get my license renewed. So Amy ended up driving, and I took my mom's GPS, because both Amy and I are directionally challenged, and in spelling challenged, but that's, a different story, and, just, telling the truth. And then as soon as we got back, we were, moving around. We got cake, and we wrote on the cake, "Wait, there's cake," because last year at one of the cast parties, we went to Frankie's house, and there were 2 Costco cakes upstairs, and nobody knew. And at one point, Frankie came downstairs, and she goes, "Just so you guys know, there's cake upstairs." And then, so, like 1 or 2 people went to go get cake, and they come down a couple minutes later, and someone goes, "Wait, there's cake?" And then, like, a couple more people go up, and a couple more people come down, and then they come down a couple minutes later, and it's just like, this whole cycle, and this has been going on for a good half hour. And like at least once every 5 minutes, someone goes, "Wait, there's cake." So after it happened at least like 8 times, I started yelling, "Wait, there's cake!" And I was yelling like 5 times before everybody understood that there was actually cake. And so now it's a joke. And wherever we go somewhere for a cast party, we always go, "Wait, there's cake?" And there usually isn't. But I was like, I'm gonna get a cake just so I can say it and mean it. I actually went to go get my license renewed on Saturday, which is I don't read directions. I just don't. It requires too much effort, and I just feel like it's not necessary. And neither does my dad. And my mom wasn't home, so we went to the DMV to go get my license renewed. And as soon as we're waiting in line, like we're waiting, and my dad and I ran out of things to talk about. So I started reading the card. The card says, "Number 3, you need to know your social security number." And I'm like, mother, I didn't have it memorized. And but it finally happened, and I got my license renewed. What year? Things. I got a brand new pair of Adidas, which Lindsay really hates because I always tie them, because you tie shoes unless you get like skateboarding shoes, which I have. Whenever we're about to leave her room, like if we're gonna go get dinner, I have to put my shoes on, and then I have to tie them, and then she says it takes me like 2 minutes, and so it's this whole ordeal. So I got another pair of those, and she wasn't very well. She thought it was kind of funny, but she was kind of pissed. Leave me comments and stuff if you want me to talk about stuff, rant about stuff, because otherwise I don't really have motivation to make these. I kind of just do whenever I get the time and I feel like it. But if you guys ask me something, then I'll be like, "Oh, hey, I'll talk about that," whatever. So leave a comment or a video message or something. Swear me! Anything, really. Yep. Well, you will see me later when I upload another video. Okay, bye.